Hi, Beverly and Heather. My name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and today I had the privilege of speaking with Shirley, who thought you guys would be interested in this video I'm about to show you. So today we're going to go over some tips that you guys can start applying right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. Now, it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website, so it is really important that your website be properly optimized so you can capture those leads. So as you can see, we are on your website. You have a nice looking website. It looks like you have separate pages for every one of your services. Hopefully each of these pages has their own unique content and their own keywords. Let's see. I am seeing keywords, but these are considered national, not local. So it is going to be really important that you're focusing on the local keywords because these national keywords, unless you're servicing the entire country, you're going to get false metrics. You will get people locally that will land on your page if you're ranking for these keywords, but most of your traffic is going to come from other places, and when they realize you can't help them, they're going to bounce off your page. And so you really want to focus on the local buyer intent keywords so that you have good conversion, that they're converting into customers. Let's see. Yeah, not a whole lot of information there. So Google does not rank your website based on appearance, it is based on content. Content is key, and you're going to need a lot of content. So, Google wants your homepage here to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content or more, depending on your competitors. If your competitors have more, you're going to have more than them. If they have 1,000, you need 1,500 words. Your content needs to be completely built around those local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching on Google for the services that you're offering. They may not know the name of your company or brand, but they know the service that they need. And so most of the time, that's what they're going to be searching. And so that's how your content needs to be built. Every single page needs their own unique content with their own keywords. And since you service multiple areas, if you don't have the pages, I'm not seeing them, doesn't mean you don't have them, but you do need a separate page for every service area that you service that has any type of search volume so you can capture the local traffic and be found for your services in each of those areas. Now, Google has little robots called crawlers that index every one of these pages, pulling out your original content and keywords so that they can index those keywords, rank you for them, and put you in front of your customers. Now, if we look at your top competitor here, that's going to be Restoration One. Now, being a franchise, even though they have powerful sites, unfortunately for the franchisee, they don't do very well generally. These websites are not built for the franchisees, and they can't do much to fix it. So they're usually very, very easy to beat locally. Um, they do have more content here. They have mention of their service area. They have interlinking pages, which is good, but they're not focused on the local buyer intent keywords because it's built by the franchise. So in order to beat these guys, really you just have to dial in your content and keyword strategy and then have that supported by SEO, because a website by itself is not enough to rank organically or to be found. Looking at the SEO, you have a rating of a 1.3 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website. And that is 100% because of your referring domains and backlinks. You have quite a few backlinks to have such a poor score. Um, Now, Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. Everything else they consider spam. Not all backlinks or referring domains are created equal. You need to make sure you're getting highly authoritative ones that are do follows, so they share their power. If we look here, you have 11 out of 50 do follows. So only 11 out of all of these backlinks are doing anything to help your website. So you're going to need a lot more of these, but better quality than your top competitors. You have been indexed for over 300 keywords, but you're only seeing about 55 people to your website on average. And most of that's due to your brand, not the actual buyer intent keywords. So you're missing a ton of traffic by not being optimized. Looking at your keywords, the only keywords on the home page is your brand. So you're definitely going to have to work on your keyword strategy and have them backed by your backlinks. So your backlinks need to be tied not just to your brand and your website or visit website, but they also need to be tied to your keywords, because that's how your keywords rank and get to the first page of Google. That's how you're going to be found for each of your services in all of your service areas. If we look at your competitor, we actually don't care how their domain is rated, because you're not competing against the entire franchise. You're only competing against that specific area. So for this area, they have 20 backlinks, 6 referring domains, 39 keywords, but they're getting 79 people to their website. And that's because they actually have buyer intent keywords on the home page. Only 2 of their links are do follows. So to beat these guys, you have to do better than 2. And so working on those strategies and supporting it with SEO, you'll be able to knock these guys out of the park. And then the last thing is this Google Maps section or Google My Business. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section in all of your service areas and for your major keywords, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and won't go anywhere else. So when you're not listed here, you're sending all those leads to your competitors. Now, there are a number of factors that go into this, but the most important is citations, which is the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. And so you're going to need a lot more than your top competitor. And when you follow all of these tips I've provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for every one of your services in each of your service areas, using those local buyer intent keywords and backing those up with your SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and that you can start applying these tips to capture more of your organic leads. I would really love to get your feedback on this video. And if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to me at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.